Hello everybody, Python here, and this is actually the second unboxing that I'm recording on the same day. The first one, I've already uploaded it. If you want to watch it, it's basically just an unboxing of a premium box of Mana 2 for the PlayStation 2. And it's related to this because both that unboxing and this one are related because they're in the same series, the Atelier series, if you've ever heard of that. It's basically a very long time running series since the PlayStation 1 up to this day. And this is an unboxing of the first 5 games in that series that never came outside of Japan. And this is the first time ever that I've actually owned Japanese copies of games. I've never had them before, and imported any game in general. I've never imported any games at all either. So some cute little Japanese comic strips there. But yeah, so I'm very excited for this. My first ever imported games and first ever Japanese owned games. So I am currently waiting for all Atelier Game Store to arrive, as I've actually bought every single mainline game. I'm still waiting for them to arrive. I think with these Japanese ones and the ones that are of the earlier today, I've almost got them all. Just gotta wait probably until the end of the week until I get them all. But yeah, I think this included a CD, a soundtrack CD, and a side story spin-off, so that's actually pretty cool. Got some bonuses. And here's that soundtrack CD. So it says Atelier Best, and it shows the 5 games: Marie, Ellie, you got Jody, Lily, and I think that's Viorate. I don't know how to say that. And then there's that side game I talked about. And basically it includes tracks from all 6 of these games. So I'm guessing this is like a celebration, like an anniversary thing. It looks very nice, and it's sealed too, which is fascinating. Then here's the very first game in the Atelier series, Atelier Marie. There she is, and if you haven't heard, this is getting remade for modern consoles. First time it's gonna leave Japan, but I thought I would, this came with the listing too, so why not? If you notice that it says plus because this is an updated version that Gust released a bit later. Basically an updated version of an Atelier game. They usually just call it plus. And this is going to be included, I think, inside of the remake as well, which is pretty cool. By the way, this is a very pristine condition mint. It's very weird handling Japanese cases because they feel like thicker, or they feel so different, and this is so pristine. Here's the second game in the series, Atelier Ellie. These two actually were bundled in a PlayStation 2 remaster that actually was fan translated, so you can play these 2 games in English. But out of the 5 Japanese only ones, that's it, just these first 2. And that's why that PS2 Japan copy is very hard to find and pretty expensive, because people just get that so they can play it with the patch and all that stuff. So yeah, the way Atelier works is that by the way, I really like how these are in color, because the later games end up just not using color anymore in the PlayStation 2 and upward. Here's the disc, and I think this is a little disc track for some very odd but very cool. Reminds you of the GameCube. I think these are probably some soundtracks that they put on there. Basically how these Atelier games work is that they're split into sagas, which are averagely around 3 games. So the first saga was the one where Marie and Ellie are from, as well as the Lily, which I'll get in a bit. I think it's called Salborn, the Salborn Saga, I think. So those are the PlayStation 1 games. Now I'm going to be getting to the PlayStation 2 ones. Alright, so starting with then the third game of the series, Lily. And this is also, as you can see there on the title, the plus version. So this is an updated version of the third game. I think out of the 5 original games, only 1 and 3 got plus versions, which is odd. But here's the back, some cute characters there. I think that girl right there in the left is from the side story game. And here's the inside. I really like how all the discs are like different colors. A bit simplistic, but I don't know, they look kind of nice. Interesting contrast between the US release of some discs. So that's the third game, Lily. Then these 2 games are going to be a part of a new saga, the Gramnad saga. This is Atelier Judy, the first game in the Gramnad saga, and that character is really cute. I absolutely adore this art style. That's also something that I really love about Atelier, is that they use so many different numerous art styles between games, and I find that so fascinating. It does not stay consistent, and that's pretty cool. Here's some character designs. Yeah, I actually really love the art of Judy. It might be one of my favorites already. So that's the first game in Gramnad series. And then we have the second and final game in the Gramnad series. Viorate. I like the character designs here too. Let's open this up. Here's the disc, the manual. I'm guessing the front's also gonna have some character designs too. Yep. Cool. I really like that. And then there's the disc. Again, very different and distinct from the rest. Alright. Yeah, these are the 2 in the Gramnad series, the second saga of Atelier. And then we have the side story, Mermina and Kulus. And if you notice that character right there, I think she is one of the characters in the third Atelier game. So I'm guessing these 2 are connected. And I think it's pretty cool that this actually came with one of the game's side stories or spin-offs. It's a nice bonus for me. So the inside, here's the disc, and then the manual. Now the manual is actually very fascinating. It's not really like a manual, it's a pamphlet, like a brochure kind of thing, where you just open it up and it has flaps instead of like just turning the page. Very interesting. I don't really see any combat in the screenshots, so I think this is probably one of those, like, it's a side story that's mainly just visual novel, which would make sense. Okay, so that's that one. And yeah, this is basically and as you can see here, yep, it shows all the characters including her from the first 5 games in the Atelier series, which consists of 2 sagas. Very cool that I actually got this. And by the way, this is all in such pristine condition, very mint. The packaging was so well done. As you can see how long it took me to unpack everything. I'm very impressed by this seller. I'm actually gonna link the person in the description, so if you want to go check out the seller. I'm already a big fan of them, and I might actually shop from them again. But I don't know, in general, I'm just like really excited that I finally own my very first Japanese games, and also imported my first set of Japanese games. It's all very fun. I'm very happy, and in the condition they all came in, super satisfied. So yeah, if you liked the video, subscribe, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.